So what's the most powerful way and the right way to end your hypnotherapy sessions with your client? Well, there's three things you guys have to do if you want your clients to not only have a bigger breakthrough, pretty much than what you thought was possible, but also to add a lot of speed to the breakthrough. Now, the three things I'm going to talk about, I won't talk about in extensive detail in this video because I want to keep it fairly short. I'm going to leave a link below because we have a full extensive course on Udemy. It costs like 20 bucks or something like that. And it's going to cover these three things I'm going to talk about today. Now, those three things are not giving homework, definitely not giving audios, definitely not setting up the next session where your client has to come in and maybe see you again, because there's these three things that will dictate how good the end result is. And these things are known as testing, processing, and tasking, okay? What a lot of hypnotherapists do not understand, because they're based on that old traditional training, is the end of the session is the most powerful part. Now, we explain this with the processing part. And again, click on the link below, check out that course. But processing, what this is, it's allowing the mind to take what has happened in the session, reshuffle and rejig and rethink things through to create the outcome that your client's looking for. The way I describe it, it's like a client going into like a clothes store, trying on a suit, don't like that jacket, try a different jacket with a different pair of pants. And it's like the unconscious mind is going to filter through all these different suits, variations, colors, length, sizes, until it finds the right fit for your client. And again, I talk about this in other videos, but I'll bring this up now as well. Processing is by far the most important part. Your job as a hypnotherapist, as an indirect way to look at hypnotherapy, is to put your client in a place mentally where processing can begin. And once that processing begins, you're off the hook, you're done. And as soon as you start giving homework, audios, another session, too many conscious things or unconscious things to do, you will interrupt that processing. The way I explain to my ACH students is like this. Once the processing starts and your client reshuffles through all of those images, those thoughts, those emotions, and finds the best fit for their breakthrough, that's like your client having endless therapy sessions until the unconscious mind finds what's right for that person. So you do not want to disrupt this processing part. Again, I explain it to the ACH students as like, when the processing begins, that's you done. Don't have your client listen to homework or audios because you'll interrupt these things. And the processing your client does, based on how powerful their unconscious mind is will far outweigh any audio, any binaural beat, any tasking, any testing, even any homework or journals or audios or vision boards, whatever other stuff, extracurricular stuff you're giving your clients. It's going to interrupt this processing. So the way to end the session is to allow your client to start processing. There's some conscious tasking, yes, you want to do. There's also a lot of testing. Now, what testing does, just in its short form, it stops the problem coming back. It adds resilience to the client's unconscious process, adds resilience to the outcome, the end result that your client's going to be looking for, and the new positive resource they have found as a result of seeing you as a hypnotherapist. But you've got to give the mind time to find all those resources, which are the suits, try them on, try the best fit, okay? So in other words, don't interrupt that processing. Now, you definitely want to explain this processing to your client in a way that they understand, because they're going to go through this weird emotional roller coaster, sensations, feelings, emotions, while the unconscious mind is trying on those suits. And you have to be able to explain this stuff, because if you don't, your clients can backwards rationalize as to, wow, I thought I'd be really happy and positive after the session. Why am I feeling so emotionally drained? Why do I feel tired? Why do I feel confused? Maybe, and this is the conclusion they make, maybe this didn't work, when it's definitely not the case. That's the part of the processing. So if you want to learn how to do the testing, do the tasking, which are equally important, but also know what to do with the processing part and get bigger and faster breakthroughs without the homework or the audios, click on the link below, check out that Udemy course. We go through all of those things in detail. So again, just to recap, the best way to end your sessions, allow the processing to begin. Do not book another session. Do not give audios. Do not give homework. Do not interrupt that processing in any way, shape, or form.